Magic of surrender. The concept of relaxing and surrendering to a higher power's will is found in both Eastern and Western occult magic practices. Magic, spelt with a K to differentiate it from stage magic, refers to the use of supernatural powers and forces to bring about desired outcomes. In both Eastern and Western occult traditions, there is a recognition of existence of higher powers or deities, and practitioners seek to align themselves with these powers in order to achieve their goals. In Eastern occult magic, such as Hinduism and Buddhism, the idea of surrendering to the divine will is deeply ingrained. In these traditions, the ultimate goal is to attain enlightenment or union with the divine. This often requires relinquishing one's own desires and ego and surrendering to the will of the divine. Practitioners engage in practices like meditation, prayer, and ritualistic offerings to connect with these higher powers and seek guidance and blessings. By surrendering to the divine will, practitioners believe they can overcome suffering and find true peace and liberation. In Western occult magic, the concept of surrendering to a higher power's will is often influenced by Judeo-Christian beliefs. The practice of magic in the West often involves invoking and working with the divine or angelic forces. Western occultists may find themselves as co-creators with the divine, where they actively participate in shaping their own reality by aligning their will with that of a higher power. However, alongside with this active participation, there is also an understanding that surrendering to the divine is also important. This surrender is seen as a way to acknowledge the limitations of human understanding and to invite guidance and assistance of higher powers in the manifestation of desired outcomes. Both Eastern and Western occult magical practices emphasize the importance of relaxation in the process of surrendering to the divine will. Relaxation techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and visualization are common in both traditions. These techniques help the practitioner let go of tension and anxiety, enabling them to enter a state of receptivity and openness to divine guidance. By relaxing the body and mind, practitioners create a conducive environment for connecting with higher powers and aligning themselves with their will. The act of surrendering to the divine will in occult magic is not a passive resignation, but an active choice to trust in a higher power's wisdom and guidance. It involves cultivating a sense of faith and surrendering personal agendas and desires to the divine plan. By surrendering, practitioners believe they can tap into a greater source of power and wisdom that transcends their individual capabilities. By surrender is seen as a form of humility and trust, acknowledging that there is a higher intelligence at work that can lead to greater outcomes than what the individual alone can achieve. In conclusion, both Eastern and Western occult magical traditions emphasize the importance of relaxing and surrendering to a higher power's will, whether through practices like meditation and prayer in Eastern traditions, through rituals like invocations in Western traditions. Practitioners seek to align themselves with divine forces to achieve their goals. The act of surrendering is not seen as passive submission, but as an active choice to trust in the wisdom and guidance of a higher power. By letting go of personal desires and surrendering to the divine, practitioners believe they can tap into a greater source of power and find true peace and fulfillment. Thank you.